The tragic outcome of events within William Shakespeare's Othello are significantly influenced by Iago, however, are also a result of other characters' actions. The culmination of Iago's conspiracy and manipulation of many characters, in addition to Othello's tragic flaw of jealousy and Desdemona's defiance of societal expectations, challenging natural order, collaboratively result in the tragic ending of the play. The jealous and competitive nature of contemporary society, as well as the atrocities and imperfections of the modern world, relate to and confirm that Iago's contribution to the tragic outcome of events is still relevant today. It can be argued that the play's antagonist Iago is not directly responsible for the deaths of both Othello and Desdemona, however, does kill both Emilia and Cassio, and significantly manipulates Othello's opinion of the truth, leading to the tragic outcome of events within the play. Iago's motivations are heavily driven by a well-known assumption within Elizabethan society that the European race held outstanding superiority over other races. Due to Othello's dark skin, along with the fact that he overlooked Iago for a promotion, Othello becomes a victim of Iago's deception. Iago's conspiracy to manipulate Othello can be seen in the following monologue. This monologue demonstrates Iago's conspiracy against Othello from the beginning of the play and foreshadows the tragic ending and the downfall of Othello. Iago's villainous and scheming qualities are clearly depicted, highlighting his role in the tragic outcome of events. Iago metaphorically compares his own actions to poison, highlighting his intentions to cause death and destruction to Othello. Iago's role in this tragic ending is affirmed by William Hazlitt. Hazlitt confirms Iago's inherently evil nature and highlights that he only wishes to manipulate and cause harm to other characters, possessing no interest in honesty or virtue. This signifies the relevance of Othello within contemporary society, as it affirms the idea that people are not inherently good-natured and demonstrates that characters like Iago reflect the selfish and racist attitudes present within contemporary society. Another character responsible for the tragic outcome within Othello is Othello himself. Despite his naivety allowing him to fall victim to Iago's manipulation, at his core, Othello is not the noble, virtuous character his reputation portrays him as, because he made the conscious decision to murder Desdemona. This was fueled by his hamartia of jealousy and reflects Othello's true nature, outlining his role in the tragic outcome. Othello, although jealous, desired a good reputation, and when Desdemona's accused infidelity embarrassed him, he became motivated by revenge. His jealousy through the perspectives of Emilia and Desdemona is highlighted in the following dialogue between them. This dialogue between the two characters outlines Othello's impact on and destruction of these other characters' lives. Through a metaphor, Emilia makes reference to Othello's jealousy as a monster, highlighting the cyclic loop of his jealous nature. She explains that Othello will always be jealous, as it is a monster engraved within his soul. Desdemona's reply is a warning to responders and a plea to the universe to stop this monster from overtaking her husband, foreshadowing the tragic ending. The severity of Othello's hamartia is affirmed by William Hazlitt. Hazlitt highlights Othello's hamartia of jealousy as an overpowering and uncontrollable feeling which overtakes his nobility and virtue, turning him into a villainous character capable of destruction to other characters. It reveals that Othello will not be stopped by remorse or pity, alluding to psychopathic characteristics and murderous tendencies, which contribute significantly to the tragic outcome of events. Hazlitt outlines Othello's relevance within contemporary society as it creates questions for contemporary readers regarding the society they live in, and the hidden evil nature of leaders and role models that still exist today. In addition to Iago and Othello, Desdemona's defiance of societal expectations and disruption of the natural order are also responsible for the tragic outcome of Othello. Her defiance of the patriarchal hierarchy within Venetian society disrupts the natural order, resulting in tragedy. This can be demonstrated in the following monologue when Desdemona announces her elopement to the Senate. This elopement behind Brabantio's back also plants the seed of deception within his and Othello's minds that she is untrustworthy, which creates much conflict within the play. Not only does Desdemona elope, but she does so with amour, which further defies social marital expectations, as well as God's wishes and the chain of being, leading to tragedy and destruction. Desdemona's character clearly challenges the traditional stereotypes of Elizabethan society's subservient females. Within her monologue to the Senate, Desdemona displays confidence, independence, and freedom. It explores early ideas of feminism as she chooses to love Othello. She is not suffocated by the masculine expectation of arranged marriage. This rebellion against her submissive role in society and her and Othello's forbidden interracial relationship disrupts the natural order, thus creating chaos to restore it. Kiernan Ryan highlights Desdemona's role in the tragic outcome. He affirms the correlation between Desdemona's defiance of societal norms and the tragic outcome of events. This source depicts Desdemona as thoughtless, selfish, and only concerned with satisfying her love for Othello, disregarding the destruction it will bring to others. Contemporary readers can relate to Desdemona and Othello's situation, as there is still a degree of unacceptance and racism prevalent within the modern world. However, responders can study Othello and learn to progress further as a society by learning from Elizabethan society's toxic and traditional norms. It can be concluded that, within Othello by William Shakespeare, whilst Iago holds a significant portion of the blame for the tragic outcome of events, other characters such as Othello and Desdemona also play a role. Through the analysis of critical readings, it can be ascertained that Iago's responsibility in this tragedy is still relevant today, because the imperfections of contemporary society relate to, and at times mirror, Iago's malevolent qualities.